Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to do a little potting today as well as some seed starting. So the couple things that I got today, and let me tell you, I have walked past this every day that I've gotten groceries and I've said, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. And today I did it anyway. And I picked up some of these root packs. I hate these things. I'm just going to be full honest. I've bought them before. They're very inexpensive. They've never grown well for me. I've always put them straight in the ground like the package says, and I think that's where I went wrong. So I'm not going to do that today. You can see you've got some empty containers here. So I'm going to plant them into the containers so that I can help them along a little bit, and then I'll put them out into the ground once they're a little bit more established and ready to go. The reason that I got this is Eryngium. This is called Blue Sea Holly. The reason that I got this is because I messaged my garden center. I'm doing my planting now for summer, and they are not getting any in. And I really want some Eryngium to go around our pond area because they just look natural. They're kind of thistle-like. I love the flowers on these. They're a beautiful blue-purple color, and that's exactly the theme that we're going for down in the pond area. So I got two packs, 2 roots in each pack. And here's the reason, beyond the fact that they don't do well for me, it's because of the inconsistencies. Now, in one pack, I got one that looked like this. Yeah, not great. And in another pack, I got one that looks like this. Completely different. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 times the roots as the other, and it has a start on the top as well. If you can see that there, it's already coming out on the top. So I think this one will do just fine. I've been soaking these a little bit in some water. It's absolutely not necessary. These are kind of a desert plant. And here's another one. See, just completely inconsistent as to what you're going to get. Now that said, if you are going to get you some of these, I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm trying it myself to see if they're going to work. So I'm not going to say not to, but feel around in the package. Feel around in the package when you do so. Make sure that you can feel some nice sturdy roots in there. It's not going to hurt the plant. I did that with these. In some of the packs, I swear it felt like there were nothing in the packs at all. So there's no way that those could have had nice, healthy, substantial roots. So I think if you do your homework beforehand, if we nurture these a little bit, I'm going to give them some biotone to get them started in rooting. Also, Eryngium develops a tap root, and they don't like to be transplanted. And see, this root's already broken. I can already see this is broken. This may actually create a second plant, but it's actually already broken here. You can see that there. So not the best quality, but we're still going to give it a go. We're going to see what we get out of it. So I've got a couple different sizes here since I have different sizes of roots. I've got some 1 gallon containers that were serendipity alliums that I had before, and then some 2 gallon containers. I think I'm going to use the 2 gallon for the larger root and the 1 gallon for the smaller. But I'm just going to put in a little dirt, pop them in here with a little biotone, and we're going to get started. I've got some Echinacea that I'm going to get started too today. I just found these purple Echinacea seeds while I was shopping, so went ahead and picked up a pack. Thought, why not? So I'm going to get these started in a milk jug. I'm going to put these on a heat mat as well. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the smaller one. Just put a little dirt in the bottom. The growth point is at the top. Clean it off a little. One single root. So I'm just going to put that down in there and fill it in with dirt. growth point is just sticking out a little. So I've got my root down in there. I'm going to bury this about 2 inches into the ground. There we go. I know that looks like absolutely nothing, but it'll pop up through the ground in just a few days, I'm sure. We've got warm weather coming. We're going to be in the 70s soon, so it'll do great. So there we go. Again, looks like I've done nothing. These pots look completely empty, but in just a few days, I have a feeling these are going to pop through really well. Now that I've completed this, I do want to say you do not have to do it this way. You can pop them straight in the ground. That's what they're meant to do anyway. And I'm probably making a bunch of noise here, so let me stop. They're meant to go straight into the ground. The directions say plant 1 to 2 inches under the ground, straight into soil. 100%, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Again, I've just had zero luck getting these things to grow straight into the ground. I may not have any luck in the pots as well, but I really want to give it a try. And I feel like doing these in a container, I have a little bit more control over what's happening with them. So that's why I've decided to go this route rather than putting them straight in. Now, Eryngium does not like to be transplanted. It has a very deep taproot, so they may not like what's happened to them anyway. We'll see. But for, what was it, $4? $3.46. $3.46 for 2 roots. So 2 plants, potentially 4 plants in total. We've spent $7. So I'm not gonna count it out if I lose these. So now that we finished that, I'm gonna move on over and I'm gonna do my Echinacea seeds. All right, for the Echinacea, I've got my milk jug here. I'm just going to do this because it creates a little mini greenhouse. I am going to put these on a heating pad, not a heating pad like you would use in the house, but a growing seed starting pad, a seed starting heating pad. Sorry. We're going to do these 1/4 inch deep. Let's see, does it say? It doesn't say. It actually just says to sow these 12 weeks before first frost. I want a head start. I want these to be larger, so that's why we're doing it in these on the heat mat. So we're going to do these 1/4 inch deep in our seed starting mix, same mix that we used last time. So if you don't know how to do this already, drain holes in the bottom, cut your lid like that. We're going to duct tape it together. You can go back and catch our other video where we did some gomphrena and snapdragons, which the snapdragons have already popped up. So, all right, here we go. All right, pre-moistened soil. I'm just going to put these in and cover them with about 1/4 inch of soil. I think just for fun, I'm going to do half in here, and I'm just going to do half out in the garden since we're within our frost date. Normally, I would use my squirty bottle, my Mr. bottle, to mist these in, but they're under 1/4 inch of soil. I'm just going to be very careful and do a little bit of water on top. There we go. So I'm going to put these out in the garden. Just going to scatter them out near our pond area. That's where all of this is going to go. I'm going to tape this jug shut. That's all I'm going to do from here, and I'm going to set it on my heat mat. So that's it. We've got some nice little projects that will hopefully pop up in the next couple of weeks. We're really heading into spring. Super excited for some 70s this week. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. That'll set these to growing very quickly. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give us a subscribe. Lots of projects coming up, lots and lots and lots of planting. We've got all of our planting done. We've got some super exciting things for you, including a rather large project with some evergreen trees. So if you haven't already, give us a subscribe, like, comment below. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I know we said goodbye, but I wanted to give you a quick update. We got behind on editing and we've already seen action. So this is the Eryngium. All 4 have come up. It's been a couple of weeks now, and there they are. And then the Echinacea is looking fantastic as well. Look in there. We've got our snapdragons, which were in a previous video. We've got some foxglove that we planted that's sprouting, and then our gomphrena that's come up as well. So everything's looking really, really, really good. Can't wait to get this stuff out and in the landscape. But thank you so much for watching again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.